All right. How's everyone doing today? How are the tatoes? Today, I know it's Reaction Thursday, but I decided to make it Reaction Thursday / Podcast Thursday. Either one goes. I'm joined with my good friend Rhino Bug 64. Make sure you go subscribe to him on YouTube. Follow him on Twitch.
64
Oh,
on
right.
YouTube.
On Rhino 64 on
Rhino
YouTube.
Bug 64 on Fortnite. Want to
Yeah.
add me on there?
Yeah. All right. So for this podcast today, we're gonna be talking about the entire Faze situation in general and like our thoughts on the matter. So, do you want to talk about it? Like, explain what's going on?
So, do you want to talk about like the whole thing, or do you want to just talk about one certain thing?
Oh, we can talk about the whole thing.
Okay, so we should start off right away with like Tfue left Faze,
Yeah, that's very big.
and
Very big.
that caused a lot of drama and a lot of like issues with Faze. Because didn't they like pay him to stay in the Faze mansion and stay
Yeah.
in Faze
Yeah, he did.
instead
They
of
did.
like forcing him to leave?
Right.
Because he really wanted to leave Faze and be done with Faze,
Yeah, he
but
wasn't
they were
really
like,
into the org because of the contract he had.
yeah. And so he wanted to break his contract, and they didn't let him.
All right. So
But
now
then
that most like the information is out, which side do you like go on the most?
I feel like if Tfue didn't want to be in Faze and he just was done and he knew that like he didn't want to do it anymore, I feel like he should have had his way and just be able to leave
Yeah.
instead of them like paying him to stay, which I think was like bad
Yeah,
on
that
Faze's side.
that was definitely not a good idea on Faze's side. But to be fair, he did sign the contract. It was him. He probably had like most professional players usually have a lawyer read the contract with them, and I guess they just missed the part where they took all his money. So like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think. But like I don't know. It's I've been a Faze fan like all my life. I've always been a Faze fan. I'm like I'm a little biased, but like of course I understand Tfue's side, right? Like you can't
Yeah.
blame the guy. But I think what could have been done better in like the entire situation is like less public, because they didn't really need to go public about this. They could just have like the whole court thing, sure, because it was a legal thing. They can't get over that, but they made a huge deal about it.
They made a giant deal about
Like
it.
it literally
bad.
broke the internet. Like how many people and like people are on firm sides. They're either Team Tfue or Team Faze, and like there's people like the Fortnite guy versus Keemstar. There's like arguments about that just because they are clearly Keemstar is biased towards Faze Banks because they're good friends and they do Fortnite Friday, and Fortnite guy tries to stay unbiased, but I'm pretty sure he's biased to Tfue just because it's Fortnite. Like
Yeah, Fortnite and Tfue is a big Fortnite.
yeah,
Big Fortnite.
I don't know. It's kind of just like what would you do in that situation? Say you were in Tfue's situation. What would be the first thing you do?
Well, I would go and talk to everyone in Phase and be like, I don't really want to be in here anymore. Maybe overlook the contract if I did sign it and be like, what legal situation can I do here to solve the situation that I'm in?
Right.
And then I would do it in a very secret manner as well. And just when I'm finally out and there's no like lawyer situation or court situation, I would announce that I'm leaving Phase and that stuff instead of making it dramatic like this, like he did
Right.
and Phase did.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like Tfue's made enough money as is. Like he still makes a
Yeah,
good amount of money from revenue from Twitch, YouTube, like just competitions. Because I'm pretty sure even in the contract they can't touch his winnings. I'm pretty sure that's was released. So like he still makes a
yeah.
shit ton of money. Like
He
no matter what.
definitely has a lot of money even if he leaves Phase. So I, it's just he got a little greedy
Yeah,
and
I probably would
wanted
have just
more.
stuck out the contract because what was it 3 years I think in Phase, because that will still boost you in like
Yeah,
yeah
because
it's
you're in Phase, and then you got all the people that like you as a player, and then all the people that like Phase, and they're like, Tfue, yeah,
tofu.
Phase.
Yeah, I like all the sponsors, all the fan base, all the
All
just
the
everyone, dude.
interactions.
Yeah, it's just always joining
Uh,
an org is always helpful. And now, what are your thoughts on him making his own org to like maybe like giving the biggest fuck you to Faze? What do you think about that?
uh, that I I didn't know about that, so
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So
yeah,
he's
I don't know much about the whole phase thing, but I know a lot of it, but not about the whole Tfue made his own
yeah
organization.
he's well he's planning to. He's planning to make an org. And there's also okay. So I'm also not positive either if Cloak has left like his partner right in Fortnite. I don't know if they because they've moved into together. They've into a new house. I'm not sure if Cloak has left Phase yet or is thinking about it because whenever I look, like even on Fortnite, he changed his name from Phase Cloak, Phase Cloak C to Cloak C without like the O and A. Um,
Yeah.
but on YouTube, he still goes by Phase Cloak, but he hasn't posted in like a week or something. So I'm not really sure whether or not he's still in Phase. I'm pretty sure he's on his way out of Phase. I think he's
Yeah,
probably
I feel
discussing
like he's doing a more silent approach, unlike
which
Tfue.
yeah is something I think Tfue definitely should have done because there's really no winner from this. Like Phase,
Both sides have a bad thing
yeah,
about
yeah, because
each
like
other.
Phase might get shut down. That's coming from Tfue. Tfue's gonna lose
Yeah.
subs from salty Phase members and fans. Like obviously that's the problem. Yes, they signed an 11-year-old. Yes, that's illegal here in California. But like to be fair, what Keemstar did say was he said that most people didn't agree with was that like he's not hurting anyone. He's an 11-year-old, just wants to do what he wants, like what he loves. He wants to game for a living. He wants to express his skill out in the thing. Like he can't stream. He's not old enough to stream yet. So he has to stream on YouTube, which is I don't think against the terms. But
No, it's not.
I don't know. Like the one thing I did think that Fortnite guy said right was that that countered Keemstar because Keemstar said that he Phase or not Phase Tfue ruined Kai Sky's career. I don't think that's true because like Fortnite guy said he's like a young player and like he's got places to be. Like most people are gonna forget about this in a few years because it wasn't as big of a deal as the Phase and Tfue situation. Just
Yeah.
he was too young to play. He was too young to sign the contract, too young to stream, and too young to participate in Fortnite hosted tournaments. So like I don't know.
It just happened at the same time, so that's why it's brought up all together with the Tfue and then his situation.
Yeah. All right.
I
Yeah. Okay.
oh
Yeah. Go ahead.
sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead. Go ahead.
talk about the 11-year-old though.
Uh huh.
I feel like it was just like a stardom moment, you know, because a lot of people dreamed to be in Phase and that stuff, and he
Right.
was 11, and then they did the whole thing, and he was just, of course, he was so like excited about it, and then he would definitely have lied. I would definitely have lied if I was
Oh
11
yeah.
and
100%.
asked to join a situation like that. Is like that's your dream. It's like I want to dream to become a famous competitive gamer, and then they're like the biggest competitive gaming company out of
Right.
organization out of all of them is asking you to join them, even though you're not old enough. I'm saying yes.
See, like what Tfue claimed was that they Phase coerced him or like forced him to lie about his age to sign him, and I'm not sure that's true yet. Like I know High Sky did admit that he was too young, like that he was 12, but he
Yeah,
didn't. I don't think he's put a statement out whether Phase did it, his parents did it, or he did it by himself. Like I'm not sure whether or
I don't
not.
think I don't think Faze quote unquote forced him to say that
Right.
you're 13, not 11. I feel like it was more like he wanted to keep make sure that no one found out that he was 11,
Right.
so he would
Right.
keep that secret and make sure his parents doesn't say anything either.
It's
I feel like
just
that's like him and his family.
what I don't understand, and this is like this does go against Phase, is why they wouldn't like check his background. Like I guess like check his like birth certificate or something, like
Yeah.
something like legal, because you can't just go off some. Oh yeah, like what if like an 8-year-old just claimed that he was fucking 13? Because that's what High's guy looks like. He looks like he's 8.
Yeah.
Like he looks like a really young kid, and like I don't know. It,
I have a feeling FaZe knew that he was also like 11, 12,
so
even
that
though
might be why the
that
legal action.
that's where the legal action is because FaZe probably knew and they signed him in anyway.
right? Because like in Faze's like perspective, I could see why. Like obviously,
Yeah,
it's a young star on his way to stardom. He's gonna be amazing when he grows up, and they want to be
he's
part of his
very
life.
nice
Yeah, exactly.
and
Yeah,
like
it's
young and
very
likable.
entertaining. Very entertaining. It's insane too. He can smack both of us in Fortnite.
Definitely.
But though, given a chance, would you sign for Faze even during this entire drama? Like, because I know Nick Merckx left 100 Thieves in order to join Faze. There's like pictures of Ninja doing the face up symbol like everywhere on Instagram. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Like with all this drama and like
Even with all the drama and everything that happened, if a very serious and very professional company, even if they're going downhill, asked for me to be on it,
you're
I
gonna
would
say yes,
definitely say yes because I
right,
feel like that would be my only chance to do something like that,
right. Because
even
like
if it's a bad company.
right, I can see that because like obviously you benefit each other, right? Like there's no way you're gonna lose subs for joining a fucking org, right? You're not gonna lose subs for joining Faze because it's still Faze, right? Like
Yeah,
yeah, they signed a fucking 11-year-old. Yeah, they didn't show the contract or they lied about it, whatever. It's still Faze. Like they have one of the biggest fan bases in the entire world on orgs. Them, Liquid, I don't know if Optic does anymore. 100 Thieves, I know. Like just that those genres, like that's just insane. I
yeah,
It's just the amount of people that support it no matter what. Like they're so biased, including me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm extremely biased to Faze because like I've been in love with Faze ever since I started playing Call of Duty. I thought I was like, I'm good enough to join Faze. Like I had friends in in actual Optic. Like I had a friend in Optic. He was like the second ranked in Search and Destroy and MW3 or whatever. But he was insane. Like he was a really good player. I was like, he's okay. Like I can play. I can match him in level, but I never got signed because I never like put myself out there.
yeah. You never really like attempted to do
Right.
that. But like when I was younger, I used to do like trick shots and stuff and try to get like big like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it I just couldn't do what like all my other friends could do, so like I
Mm-hmm.
just started not doing it. And it's just like it's you just lose the inspiration for it and then
Yeah,
you
I
just
feel that.
forget about it. Because I forgot about Phase until Phase started doing all those like random videos like Phase Rug doing those like
I forgot.
challenge
Yeah.
videos.
Dude, honestly, Phase Clan. Okay, so definitely in the long run, Phase and Tfue did help each other. Like obviously, like Banks
Definitely.
showed the fucking analytics of Tfue. Like ever since he got signed, his views, everything skyrocketed. That's when he passed Ninja. Everything happened. But also, FaZe did get members from the Fortnite community into it. Like mostly, FaZe was known for obviously COD. That was
Yeah.
COD, Halo, whatever. That that's what they're known for. But with this huge community since Fortnite blew up, of course they had to hop on that train and they had to get the biggest streamer in the world to sign with them, right? So I like there is no denying that FaZe and Tfue benefit each other. Just the fact that I guess Tfue got a little bit greedy because like he's still got a lot of money, right? Like
Yeah.
I would not complain about the money. That just might be because I don't have that money right now, and I guess money changes people. But I don't know. I don't think I would be that type of person.
Yeah. Money definitely changes people. Like like from the thousands to like the millions. Like if it's like thousands of dollars in difference, some people can get
Mm,
very greedy about that.
right?
So it's bad. Tfue just got caught in like a greedy stance, and then he just made it over the top, and then
Yeah.
that happened.
So, what are your thoughts about making an own org? We should make our own org.
Make our own organization, get the best people in college right now,
Yeah,
and
dude.
get them going. Uh, that would be way harder than what it sounds like
Hmm.
because not a lot of people do it now, and if they do, they don't
It's not
feel like it's
successful.
gonna actually
Yeah.
happen. So
I
like if it's like trick shotting and stuff like that, like definitely no.
Mhm.
But if it was like competitive Siege or competitive Call of Duty, like Battle Royale stuff, then I would try, but I probably wouldn't be able to succeed.
Do you think Tfue will actually be able to make his org? Because like obviously there's a lot of legal stuff that he doesn't know how to do. He's not going to be able to manage. Like he's a busy guy. He's plays Fortnite. He's a pro player. Obviously like Faze Banks, he's not a pro player anymore. He doesn't play COD anymore. He was like I know he's a founder, but the time and effort he puts into Faze now is just because he doesn't have anything else to do. But with Tfue, obviously he's going to have to hire people, which is again cutting more money from him. And what if it doesn't work? He just gave a bunch of money to a bunch of people that failed in org. So what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like Tfue should not make an organization, honestly, just because of like all the legal stuff, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like it would cost too much for him, and I feel like he would just, if it failed, then it would just be the end of Tfue.
Right, I feel that, yeah. Because like again, that's like backstabbing Phase. Like you're making your own org. A bunch of Phase people are gonna hate you for doing that. I mean, Phase people already hate him. Like they
Yeah,
already did for exposing them and actually threatening Phase, like the entirety of Phase. I don't think they've ever seen this before, and like the fact that he was the one that did that, like everyone trusted him. Like I mean, fucking Banks got Code Tfue tattooed on his leg. Like there's no going back from that. Like that's so bad.
yeah. There's
But
no going back.
yeah, like
That would suck if I put like your name on my leg, and then there's like, oh fuck you, goodbye.
right, right.
I'd be like, are you serious?
Yeah, I
I
know.
spent like $1,000 to put this on my leg, and then it's on there forever, and then you leave it the next day.
So okay, so if you were in, or we're gonna do two perspectives now. Okay, so if you're in Tfue's spot
Okay.
right now, would you join an org, start an org, or just remain independent like Ninja right now?
I feel like I would take my time and just try to see what would happen with stuff, and then just maybe join an org later.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on what happens, and if
Right,
like this could happen or if that could happen, then it just depends on time. I feel like I would just lay low and just live stream and just do that stuff.
right,
and
right.
and I would just not do anything and just live stream. Just play Fortnite or whatever game he's gonna play next.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So you gave your opinion about fuck. All right. I'm just gonna make it white so you can actually see my face. All right. So um yeah, if I would Tfue, I would say stay independent for now, just because starting an org, you don't know what you're getting into. Like that's too much. Join another org, that's just bad business for both the org and you. Like that's just not good for your name. Yeah, I think independence probably is best move for at least a little, maybe a few months. I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say like 3, 4.
All right, what about Phase? I don't know if there's anything they can do really, because they're gonna
I
be in legal action no matter what. Like that's given.
Yeah, I feel like Phase. I don't know about Phase. Maybe just shrug it off. Be like, he's gone. We can't do anything about it.
Mhm.
But like, if he tries to do anything with like the legal action with us, we got to stand our ground and
Right.
make sure that our contract is still effective. Like on if he tries to do anything that's against the contract, even though he's off of it now.
Right. So I honestly like there's nothing really you can do. I think
Yeah,
they definitely did a good move by signing Nick Merckx, which is like a good replacement for Tfue. Like he's an upcoming Fortnite player.
he's a very great replacement.
Yeah,
Because
so
I've seen Nick Merckx
he's insane.
play and it's good.
Yeah, so um I think he's definitely like they're doing the right thing by signing more Fortnite players. I think that they should because it's still the biggest game out there right now. So like
Yeah,
it's Fortnite, right? So it's the biggest community. Is it dying? Yeah, the analytics are all time low. Uh, but I mean, it's still one of the biggest games. So I would still sign more people. Like obviously, I think they're looking to sign more people from like the World Cup, like people that actually qualify to the World Cup.
ah,
So
that would be pretty smart.
that because like obviously it's the best players, but like I feel like they should get other people. Like I don't know, like TSM, one of my favorite Fortnite orgs, just because Hamlin's is one of the funniest guys out there. He's insane at the game, first of all, like very, very good at the game. But he brings such a good personality. Like he's a nice guy, he's a funny guy, like a very, very funny guy. Like they need to find someone that can match that, I guess, in order to boost their thing.
I feel like the World Cup could definitely find a lot of people like that are good at the game, but then also are very talkative and very
Right.
jokingly like with people. And also with Fortnite professional players, they can convert off to other games as well, other like
Right, yeah.
competitive games. So let's say another Battle Royale comes out and that's more popular than Fortnite. They can definitely branch off into that and learn that game and play
Mhm.
that as good. Because, for example, Ninja going to Apex Legends and winning the
Right.
Twitch tournament, whatever it was, I can't remember.
Twitch Rivals, I think.
Yeah, Twitch Rivals. Like
Something like
he
that.
went to that and won instantly, like on like the first like month of Apex Legends,
Hmm.
and like that's like just a quick conversion from one to the other.
Hmm.
And I mean that's how Ninja got famous. He did H1Z1, and then
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
Fortnite
Battle
in
Royale.
Battle Royale.
Just any Battle
Battle
Royale.
Royales are all basically the same, except there's just little differences in each one,
Hmm.
and you can learn the strats in each game and then dominate.
Because like obviously most pro players have insane aim, like that you can't
Yeah.
deny that they have really insane aim, and most battle royales, or no, all battle royales require that. Like you need insane aim to be good at the game to prosper. Like Fortnite, if you just had like Shroud, he did fine in Fortnite when he played just because he has insane aim. Like there's nothing you can deny. Like he has probably the best aim in the world, better than aimbot.
Yes.
um like he didn't even need to build that much to win games, but yeah. So like, what do you think the next like big game will be that might overtake Fortnite?
Oh, that would be. That's kind of hard
Right.
to think. For right now, I feel like the next big game is probably going to be the Modern Warfare reboot. I feel like that
That's what
one's
I
going to be
think.
kind of big, but
I'm
I
excited for that.
like for other games, I'm not certain. Like
Yeah.
because there's a lot of big games coming out this year, but not a lot of big competitive
Right.
multiplayer games.
I
I feel
okay.
like
It might just be me, but I hope Fortnite does die eventually. Like I don't think it deserves to be on top anymore,
yes,
just
yes.
because
I hope it dies
the
sometime.
Epic devs just don't really care about the pro community or this community in general. Like they put stupid shit in all the time instead of fixing the stupid game. Like they don't really care. It is dying. People are like showing like there's a decrease in the fans. But okay, so maybe instead of specific games, we can talk about game types, because I definitely don't think it will be another battle royale. Just because I feel like people will be
Yeah, I don't.
over
I don't
battle
think battle
royales.
royales are gonna last longer. I feel
Hmm.
like it's gonna be like a little cycle. It's gonna be battle royales, and it's gonna die. That's gonna back to like competitive multiplayer, and then maybe some um I don't know. I I I feel like it's just a two competitive gaming
Hmm.
and then battle royale, competitive gaming, battle royale. I feel like at some point, like in like 10, 20 years, but they might make another battle royale and it's just gonna resurface and just make everything big again.
Right, because like Apex was supposed to be the biggest game. Like people
It was
expected it
supposed
to
to be
be.
the game to take over Fortnite,
Right,
and it did for
a
one
little bit.
day, and then
Yeah,
it was gone.
it just died because people are over battle royales. They're all the same pretty much. Like they're like, even Fortnite's taking shit from Apex. They're taking the respawn van. There's like other things that they're taking. I don't remember what the other thing was, but I remember there was something else they like another aspect of the game they took. But
Yeah,
I don't know, because I don't. Okay, so racing games never have been extremely big, like in
no, they
the
haven't.
esports community. Like sports games, they're okay, not the most popular fan
They're
bases.
not as popular, but it's still competitive and
Yeah,
very popular.
League of Legends is like a game that was big. Like what is that? What type of game is that? Uh,
It's like isn't that like
what is it called?
I forget
But
what it's called.
I don't
Like
I
Hearthstone,
yeah, and Dota, or
Dota.
Heroes of the Storm or whatever. But
Yeah,
I don't think that type of game will be popular either. It's
nah.
always been shooter games that's been extremely
Yes.
popular. So stuff like Rainbow, that's still really popular. And that's been long. CS:GO, that's been extremely like Call of Duty, obviously. So
Overwatch, of course.
yeah,
But
Overwatch
that's
too.
kind of
It's
starting to
dying.
die off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I think it should. I think it should. I think it'll resurface.
Overwatch was an okay game.
Because
I
like, okay,
like
Tim the Tatman came from Overwatch, so if he goes back to that, people are
yeah.
gonna start playing that. Like that's no, there's no denying that.
It just depends on what the streamers play and what competitors play.
Hmm.
It's always their decision. It's never really like this game's coming out and it's gonna be popular.
Yeah. See, the problem is that with that, is companies can manipulate. So
Can
like,
manipulate a lot of people.
because like obviously Apex took over for a little bit because of Ninja, right? And that's because Apex paid Ninja to do an ad. They paid him, Shroud, who actually helped with the recoil. I think, yeah, the recoil mechanics in Apex. So he's extremely good at that. So I don't know. I the best chance at, I think, like being the next extremely popular game, I don't think will be a first person shooter, in my opinion. Just because for the thing with Fortnite is it's cartoons. Like most parents will be fine with that because it's freaking animated characters shooting at each other. Like what's that gonna be? But like for games
It's
like
eliminations instead of kills.
yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you knock someone. What is that? Fucking spanking him, right? He's down on his knees, bro. But it's all PG in a way. Like, of course there's shooting, right? But it's animated guns. Like,
Yeah.
it's very obviously animated. That's why it was PUBG was never that big. Like PUBG was never as big as Fortnite, and like Call of Duty is never gonna be as big as Fortnite because it requires more mature audiences. Because of course there's the gore, there's the realism to it, and like it's and a lot of people blame like first person shooters for like shootings.
Shooters as the blame. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's why, like, I don't know. That's why I don't personally think first person shooters will be the next big thing. So
Yeah.
I don't know what could be. I guess open world, maybe something like Skyrim or like fucking Minecraft. Bring back Minecraft.
Minecraft survival games.
Yo, imagine if Call of Duty had an open world thing. That'd be. I would actually like that a lot.
That would be cool.
That would be
But
cool.
like they would have to like I don't it would be kind of hard like they kind of did that in World War II for multiplayer
Yeah.
matchmaking, but like that wasn't as open as like Skyrim
Right.
or
Right.
Fallout.
I don't know.
That
I
stuff.
remember when GTA 5 was like one of the biggest games for a while, just because it was like realistic. That's stuff you could do in real life that, or stuff that you could do in real life, but you shouldn't do in real life, so you could do it in the
Yes.
video game instead.
And
So,
you get the consequences in
yeah,
the game
right,
of what you did in the game.
right. So like, and like you have so many options. Like it's you choose. So like, I don't know if it will be big enough to like eventually to be like one of the biggest games, just because like obviously GTA is still a mature thing. Like there's prostitutes,
Yeah.
there's fucking strip clubs, you're killing fucking people out of nowhere. It's a really gory game, but it's very fun. I enjoy it a lot.
Yes.
It's a very fun game. I started it when I was really young, which I shouldn't have.
Relieve some stress, go to GTA.
Honestly though, like if you need to relieve stress, literally just go on a killing rampage. It helps. It really does help.
Not in real life. Not in real
Yeah,
life.
no, not in real life. No. We do not condone this. We do not condone this. All right. There's another like another shooting. It's not our fault. All right. We said in
Not our fault, I
GTA.
One game I think that would be popular if it ever happened would be if EA decided to make another NCAA game.
Yeah.
But
NCAA. Oh my God. NCAA.
NCAA 20. That would be
That would
the
be.
greatest game.
So many people are asking for that, dude. Like it's ridiculous. Like it's actually ridiculous. Like when did they cut it off? What year was it?
2013. It
Yeah,
was NCAA football 14,
right?
but they
Yeah.
released it the year before.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So I definitely think that does have a good shot. But I don't know if enough
If
people
they
like
ever
sports.
made it, it would be
It would,
big.
it would be very big. It would compete with Call of Duty. But I don't know. Not a lot of gamers like sports. That's why they're playing video games instead. I don't know, but to be fair though, a lot of like professional athletes do play video games. Like a lot of them play Fortnite. Like that's a common thing. Even music artists play Fortnite. Like pretty
Yeah.
much everyone's playing Fortnite.
Marshmallow.
Like it's just because Fortnite is just so different. Like it's more of like inclusive, I guess, because like you can play pretty much at any age. Skill gap now it might be too big for to be fucking sorry. There's an ant.
It's fine.
So it's I feel like the skill gap is gonna be too big now. Like if you just start, because everyone's just insane now. Everyone's pretty much at the same skill level, but if you just join now, you're fucked. You're not gonna get
screwed.
a kill.
Yeah, don't play this game if you're new.
So that the fact that that exists, like that, there's no more quote unquote bad players. I think that will eventually kill Fortnite. Maybe not now. Maybe in a year. I'd say I'd give Fortnite another year before it completely
I feel like
doesn't.
2020 will be the death of battle royales.
I hope so, dude. I'm honestly
games are still trying to make battle royales.
I'm so tired of it, dude. Like even fucking Tetris did battle royale.
Yeah, Tetris
dude.
99 though. I feel like that's gonna last longer.
Because it requires the brain power, dude.
Yes, and anyone can get good at it faster than anyone else because
see, I don't know. Like I for a while I thought that VR had a good chance at, but not enough people can afford VR, so I don't.
and they haven't been like pushing the VR to its limits.
Right.
A lot of people have been playing it simple and like making chat games or like little interactive games.
Right.
And then there's those some that make like you where you're very interactive in it, and it's just I feel like it costs a lot of money to make those games, and that like
Right.
it's not as famous now, but I feel like in the distant future it's gonna be big. Like I don't know how big it's gonna get, but it's gonna get big.
Right.
I feel like instead of like getting a new Xbox, people are gonna get a new VR.
Right. Right. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I feel like with Fortnite being the only popular game right now, of course I'm not gonna bring it back. Like other, of course, like League of Legends is so popular and stuff like that, but I it's gonna be hard for a lot of people to get big, right? Because all people are watching is Fortnite, and if you don't stream Fortnite, you're not gonna get as many viewers as them because it's the most popular game. But most people are so over Fortnite. Even pros are over Fortnite. Like that's how bad it is right now. like me, for example, me and you, for example, like we streamers,
Yes.
right? We streamers, we're YouTubers, but there's really no game for us to grow in because everyone's just like, oh, this is starting to look the same as everyone else's stuff. This is like it's either that or it's Fortnite. So like, I don't know. There's not. I don't know. We're just, I guess, limited to the things that people play. There's not really a game that is different that has like even close to started blowing up yet. So I don't know, man. It's just
Sorry.
it's just I don't know. I'm just tired of
We're
Fortnite.
at a tough time.
Yeah.
To like it's been getting harder and harder for many new people to get popular,
Right.
and definitely because of the lack of people enjoying different games.
Yeah.
Because like you either play this game or you play that game, and any new game, every other famous person's already played it, and you're not gonna get as much people
Attention.
to watch it.
Right.
So like a lot of people are starting to go back to old games. So then like, oh, you remember this game? I'm playing it now.
Right.
And
See, I never thought I would get like too big on YouTube. Like, of course, I'm at 1.4K subs, but like, it's obviously dead. Like, I haven't had, like, I didn't post for a couple months, so like my channel died, and I accept that. So I thought that I can make this like a side hobby, like a side job, I guess. Like, obviously, I'm gonna focus on my school and go to NASA and stuff. Like, that's still my plan. But I would want to be like the cool scientist that played like it streamed and shit, right? That'd be cool. But now that I think of it, there's not really like that good of a chance as if we were to continue like the Fortnite trend, just because I don't want to keep playing Fortnite for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be honest. Even for the next year, I don't know if I'm gonna survive playing Fortnite. Maybe only to play for my esports team at college, just because I'm gonna do that with my brother now, because
Yeah,
he's gonna be my partner.
he's gonna be
He's
on
going, yeah. But I don't think I could take Fortnite for like another year. I really don't think I could, and I'll just because people come to my channel now mostly for Fortnite, because for my Twitch I pretty much only stream Fortnite. I do stream GTA and like Rainbow Six occasionally, but nothing to compare to the amount I play Fortnite. And I think the like another reason Fortnite is still popular is because of the crossplay. The fact that it includes the Switch, the iPhones, Samsung, PC, like Xbox, PlayStation. Like did I say? I don't know how many said, but like everything cross-platform. That is just like, I know other games do that, right? Like I think Rocket League does that with Xbox and PC.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rocket League does that. And then Modern Warfare is gonna do that this year.
Okay, that I don't think is a good idea. In that case, because it gives a huge advantage to PC players, because mouse and keyboard obviously is much better than controller.
It's way easier to shoot, yeah.
So I don't know if that's the greatest idea to go. Like I see where they're trying to do, but I don't think they thought it through. Unless they give extreme aim assist to controllers.
To Xbox.
Pretty much giving them aimbot, because that's the only way they would balance this game. Because unlike Fortnite, like I can see Fortnite, like Fortnite doesn't, like I can survive without aim assist, because building doesn't require, like doesn't get affected by how you aim and stuff. Of course, it does require a little aim, quote unquote, but it's like, I don't know. But I don't know what games, like obviously I used to play Gmod all the time. I used to play COD WoW all the time. Like those two games were like the start of my channel. Like that, they've been to my channel since the beginning. But then I got over it because I played it for so much, and that's to the point where I am right now with Fortnite. It's just and like
that everyone's saying that thing, like same thing about like the thing you said about Gmod. Like Vanis and them, they don't play it anymore because they are tired of it.
Yeah, they've played for like 5 years now or something like that.
Yeah, that's what got them big, is GTA and Gmod, and they don't play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
they never play Grand Theft Auto now.
I think he did play it recently, but
they
it
played
wasn't
it recently.
Yeah,
Because I remember Diadenogo playing something on Instagram about playing Death Run and playing GTA. But I think they're just going back to it because they don't know what to play. Because it's either play another thing of Scribbly.io or do something else like that. A lot of games that are for fun are disappearing.
right.
Because like there's not a lot of those multiplayer online games that you can play with a friend and have fun now that are popular, because no one makes them anymore. They only make the battle royales, or they make competitive shooters and then story mode games. That's it.
Right.
There's nothing really other for that. And so a lot of like these groups, they have to play the same game over and over and over and over. And you can see so many people getting tired of that. For example, Mini Lad, he got tired of playing like that stuff, and he didn't want to play Fortnite, and so he went on his own. Basically.
I mean, he's doing great now.
And he's doing great.
Yeah.
He does Reddit stuff now, and he's
Reddit
fine.
stuff, Golf It. Those are like the two main things he does now. Reacting to Reddit's posts and playing Golf It, because that's different. No one else does that, really. No one really.
Yeah, no one really does that.
Again, like I've always had a thing against like hating reactors for getting big, for reacting to videos that like I'm like
for reacting to stuff that they didn't make.
I'm like, I don't get the appeal of that, first of all. Second of all, it's just you're taking other people's stuff and like using it to get
for you.
Yeah, and like I don't understand, but that's why I never understood it. Like there's channels with like over 10 million subs that just literally react to other people's videos. But yeah, it's entertaining to see other people fucking react to stuff, but like I don't see 10 million people liking that. Like it just I don't know. It's just you're stealing content in a way.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing on some React channels can do that, but like FBE, like
Okay, that makes
Face
sense.
React, that
That's
stuff
good. That makes
makes
sense.
sense because you're wanting to see their opinion,
Mm-hmm.
not them reacting to the video. You want to see how they actually act when they watch the video.
See,
You want to see
like
the different people.
the reason that FBE like exists, like it still is like popping, like in popularity, is because of like the variety in age. You see, oh, I never thought about it in like this person's perspective, just because like we're such a different age, or like they get celebrities to react to it. That's always cool because it's a celebrity, of course. Like, why wouldn't you want your favorite celebrity to be reacting to this video? Like that's fun. But like other just like, oh, I'm just gonna react to this video. Like I'm doing it now just because I'm just too lazy to post too many times a week.
Yeah.
Like I don't have time to edit 2 videos a week instead of just like what I'm doing now, 1 video a week, but while putting 2 videos out. So like I don't know. But I don't know, what games do you think we should start playing? What games do you think have a chance at blowing us up?
Okay.
Like us as in smaller channels.
Smaller channels, games. Okay. This is actually kind of tough because I have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, the games you play with your smaller groups is the games that everyone can enjoy and have fun with
Right.
instead of just let's all play Fortnite. Oh, I hate Fortnite. Play it. No.
Right, yeah.
Play stuff that everyone enjoys. So like all of us enjoy like uh sometimes we are interested in this game, so we play that game. Sometimes we're
Mm-hmm.
interested in that game, so we play that game.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you keep your variety open and you see games that you can say, hey, if I play this with this person, this could be good. Maybe I should tell them about this game. And so just make sure you keep your eye out for certain games because not every YouTube channel and every YouTube group can get off of just one certain game.
Right.
Multiple can, but not everyone.
Right,
So
right.
if you're not getting big on this game, then find that game that you know will be fun to play, fun to record, and fun to edit. And
Right.
that's your go-to.
See, like the problem that I had before, like, and I guess I'm still having is there's games that I'm reluctant to start playing. Like again, like Uno, I'm reluctant to start posting again on my channel just because, like, oh, Fortnite streamers are playing. Like Tfue was playing it. Oh no, you're just copying Tfue, so I'm just not gonna
Oh
watch your
no,
video. I'm gonna watch Tfue's video. Except I started
copy the
playing
mini
Uno
lad.
first. Right? Yeah, exactly. Like I started playing. Like it's a game. Like of course other people are gonna play it, but like I don't want to be known as some like copies. I want to find my game. That the problem is that no matter what, even if you do find the game first and like post it and stuff, the bigger
If someone
YouTubers,
popular finds
yeah,
that game as well,
as they're
they're
gonna be
gonna get
associated. So and
yeah.
you don't have a chance of blowing up. Like that's not. So like the only way for you to blow up is if you're extremely good at a game or you're an extremely funny person. There's no in between. So like that's why I'm stuck here. Like I'm stuck at an average amount of viewers, average amount of subs, like because I'm I'm okay at video games and I'm okay in comedy. Like that's I'm okay in both. Like I have to I
You're
feel
the
like
dead center.
yeah, I have to start focusing on games that I can excel in. So like that's why I still play Fortnite because I'm still one of the better players, I guess. Like I'm on esports for a reason, right? But
Yeah.
I can't. But once like the new Modern Warfare comes out, that's gonna be cool. I might do like a playthrough of the campaign and then play some multiplayer. But I just don't. I don't know. Like I don't know what chances we have at growing because I feel like this because of Fortnite and what it's done to the entire like gaming community. I really don't think smaller channels have a chance. Like just because of what it's done, just because it's popularized the pros, right? And if you're not one of those pros, you're gonna be kicked off and be known as a nobody, and you're not gonna, your content's gonna be lower, lower, and lower and lower, right? Like even if you're good at the game, like there's so many unknown players that stream and Twitch, but are extremely good at Fortnite, but they still don't have a like a chance. unless they win the World Cup. Say, like, if someone wins the World Cup, they're gonna blow up. They're gonna be the next Tfue. Yeah, I don't
Yes.
know.
And like with smaller YouTubers, um, the time you get popular or at least somewhat popular is random. For
Right.
someone, they could start a YouTube channel and instantly get like 500 subscribers, 600 subscribers.
Hmm.
And then there's some people that have been a YouTuber for 10 years and they've only got like, I don't know, like 170 subs. Like I've been a YouTuber for 5 years and I only have like 114 subscribers. But I can blame that on myself as well since I don't upload much because of like my computer and my TV and my game capture and that stuff,
Hmm.
and my inspiration, of course.
Right, right.
But like some people, like for example, I'm just gonna throw his name out there since he just got popular recently. Waffles,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
had
yeah.
like 200 subscribers like 3 weeks ago, and then he made an ad and he put it out there and made an ad and he gained instantly 800 subs in like days, and he has over 1,000 subscribers now, and he's freaking out, and he's getting it's constant views right now with all the videos he's uploading,
Mm.
and he's a great guy, and he's definitely good at playing games, and he's also good at making funny jokes. So he's definitely that type of guy that's like in that spectrum of like he can get popular. And like for him, it happened just recently, right before he was going to actually quit YouTube in general because he graduated high school.
Hmm.
But for some other people, it could happen in 2 years, 3 years,
Right,
10 years, or never. And
right.
you don't know when it's going to happen, so you just got to give yourself a shot or a chance.
Yeah, so like in my perspective, like my experience, like obviously I've been a YouTuber for a while. I've had multiple channels. This is probably my third channel now that I've stuck with this one. And this channel has been up for at least 4 years, I think, almost 5. Yeah, 5 years, I think. And I have one video over 50K, which is good. Like that's a very good mark.
That's
I
big. That's a big thing.
It's a very big video, but that's so the main reasons my channel died were I took a break and I stopped doing Madden Mobile. Madden Mobile was what my channel was known for. I was constantly getting over like 500 views. Like that was my mark every time, and like that was what I was known for. And when I wanted to do something else, not a lot of people stuck on my channel, and my channel started to die. So that's one of the reasons. The other one was the break, right? And the break was because I wanted to do stuff that I wanted to do and not Madden Mobile because I was getting tired of Madden Mobile over and over again. Um, and I just lost inspiration. I just didn't want to do it anymore just because the amount of work I put into a video was not getting the views that I wanted to. I was getting maybe 30 or 40 views, which is I'm getting now, but that's because I'm trying to revive my channel. But back then I was not happy with it. I was just like, this is just disheartening. Like I don't have a chance. Like I don't know. It was just I guess I just have to keep pushing. I guess now is my only chance to grow because
Yeah. You're basically like your last chance of like finally fulfilling your goal of becoming a successful YouTuber. Because like basically like if you actually do go to NASA and you give up on YouTube, you basically don't have another chance unless you make a YouTube channel based on what you do at NASA,
right.
and that gets popular. But like your gaming chance, if you give up now, you probably don't have another chance.
Yeah, see the problem is also that pretty much everyone nowadays can start a game channel because
Yeah,
like that's the problem. Like
that
everyone
is
is
the
doing the
huge problem.
same games, doing the same jokes, doing the same everything. So everything just starts looking generic. Even though like I feel like I'm being original, someone else may be thinking this is original too and like doing the same idea and like they hop into that channel and most people go there instead of like where my channel is. So like that's the problem with nowadays, that the fact that that's why people like Vanos back then, not many people could have had the chance to play with that many people, have good computers like, but nowadays computers are still improving every
There,
day. Like it's
it's
there's
so easy
right. So
to
like
just do stuff like that.
it's insane. Like that where we are now, like technology wise, also does not give like help the fact that everyone can do this now. Like we can't be different, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like we're all the same channel, but like of course I want to keep going. I want to keep doing this. This is one of my passions.
Yeah.
Video editing, it's streaming. I feel like is my best chance just because like I'm getting somewhere and I'm hoping that Twitch does help me get to a point where maybe like I get 1,000 followers on here where I start promoting my YouTube channel and start reviving it that way. That was my like first plan when starting Twitch. Like that's what I wanted to do with Twitch. I wanted to revive my old YouTube channel and get partner on Twitch. Those were my two goals. So like, and of course like I wasn't planning to originally start YouTube again. Like I was planning to just let it die because like whatever. But because like streaming's 10 times easier. You just
Yes.
play games. I play games anyway. Might as well stream it, right? So that's why I started streaming. But YouTube takes so much time to edit the videos for so little in return. Like the amount I put in for the last video, the sneaky man video, we streamed it for 3 hours or whatever. I edited it for at least 10, I want to say, and I only have 40. Okay, that's not bad actually. 49 views. I'm pretty happy with that, but like still like the amount of work that I put in is just it doesn't show in the views, and that's just because I'm not a popular channel anymore. Like I'm not even part of the YouTube partner program anymore, just because I haven't had enough watch time in the past 12 months to join. So like that's by the end of this year, that's my goal. I want to reach the point where I could get back to the point of YouTube partner, which is so I already have the 1,000 views. I already have over 100,000 views. The last thing I need is the watch hours, and you need 4,000 in the past 12 months, which is a ridiculous amount. If you think
That's
about
ridiculous,
that,
yes.
4,000 hours, divide that by 4,000, divide that by 24. That means that's 166 days in total. People watching, like that's a total equivalent to 166 days, which is 1/3 of the year. That's a lot. If you don't have a lot of subs, that's a lot.
That's hard.
And to put it in perspective, right now I have in the past 12 months I have maybe accumulated I want to say like 6,000 views, which is like that's a respectable number. That's only equivalent to like 147 hours. That's only that's less than 40 times how much I need. Like that's a problem. So I guess I just have to keep pushing and pushing, and that's the only way I can revive this channel. But yeah, what do you think? How do you think you'll blow up?
I honestly have no clue how I'm gonna blow up. Um, I my editing style is I don't I'm not good at editing,
I
so
understand.
I just clip and crop stuff and like cut it together and just basically make a full like a Twitch streams highlight. Basically like
Yeah, that's I pretty much
if you
do
know
that too.
like RT Game and like
Yeah.
some of those people like RT Game, he just goes to his live stream and then he cuts all the stuff and just puts all the good stuff together. Like that's basically what I was doing. I didn't even know about RT Game, and I was doing that, and I found RT Game,
And you're like, oh
and
shit.
I found RT Game at, like when he was at like 10,000 subscribers. So like I found a lot of people when they before they got popular. Call Me Kevin. He had
Right.
30K when I found him,
Oh wow. What is he at
and
now? Right.
so
I forgot.
I think he's at about 1 million. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure he's over 1 million.
I thought he was.
I'm pretty
I
sure
thought did he hit over the million mark already?
I don't know if he hit over the 1 million marker, but that was like that's what the whole thing's been over RT Game and Call Me Kevin because they're both close to 1 million.
Right.
So like only one Irishman can get that. And they've been doing a war. Call Me
Right.
Kevin sang Country Roads,
Yeah.
Take Me Home, West Virginia. And then RT Game danced because RT Game can't sing, but he can dance.
Right.
And so that was pretty funny, and that helped them. I think that helped them a lot for both channels to gain a lot of subscribers because of that that little little conflict with each other. But back on what I was supposed to say about like how am I supposed to boom up? I honestly have no clue.
So what was your like original goal when starting YouTube? Like, were you planning you wanted to get popular, or like you just do it for fun?
My original goal, I did it for fun. I like in the back of my head, of course, I dreamed like one day I hope I get like 1 million subscribers, maybe
Right,
1,000. Like at
right.
first I was just like I hope I get like at least some subscribers, like maybe over 100, so I can like at least say I did it. I did something. But as time went by, I just went just upload a video. It's fine, just for fun.
Yeah. Like the problem like that I see nowadays is that the way most people get popular is by accident or like random.
Yes.
Like like PewDiePie versus T Series. PewDiePie should only have what 50 mil
Like
subs right now,
50,
but
like 56 mil.
he almost doubled it just because of the whole PewDiePie versus T Series thing. Did he deserve it?
So
Maybe. He's like one of the funniest guys on YouTube. Is he the funniest guy? I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't seen the entire amount of YouTube, but it's probably some of their funnier like that does stuff. And like PewDiePie only blew up because of his he was Swedish. Most people were American back then. They did like the how when PewDiePie did like the cussing in Swedish whenever he got scared. Like that was hilarious because no one has ever seen that before. But nowadays, I feel like everyone has seen everything, and there's no like, wow, I'm so amazed by that. It's more like I've seen this before.
Oh,
Like, yeah. Oh, again, cool. Move on. Like, right.
next.
Yeah. Like, right. But I don't know. Like, I feel like I have to become a meme to blow up. Like, Boy West Coast made a
That's what I thought too. I gotta become a meme.
like Boy West Coast, horrible song, actually horrible song. That you was at the club guy, horrible fucking song, but blew up because of fucking TikTok because everyone memed him so fucking hard. Like
Yes.
I don't know, like the people. I feel like having no talent is better than having talent to get popular, which is a problem. Like I don't understand that. Like no hate to him or anything. Like I just feel like it's stupid how he got popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying. Like, of course, I did this for fun. I've had a passion for video editing since I was pretty young. But of course, like you said, it's the back of my mind. I want to get popular. Like I looked up to PewDiePie. I looked up to Vanoss. I looked up to like those like the gaming channels. Markiplier. He doesn't do gaming that much anymore. Smosh.
No.
Like that was like these groups of people that were like so inspirational to me. Like I want to be my own person, but not a lot of people want to be my person. So like or like see this like me.
Yeah.
But so I have to be a different character, like play different games than what I want to in order to appeal to a different audience. And when I stop playing that and start doing a different thing, like what I want to do, then I'm not gonna have the same amount of support, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to be known for like playing Fortnite and then hating it.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's just
Like
dumb.
some people.
I hate Fortnite. Like, I genuinely hate Fortnite now. But
Like there's a lot of people in real life like they hate something, but then they get popular doing that. Like
right.
some people like I bet you some people hate like dressing up as like certain characters and like going out and acting like that character,
Mm-hmm.
but they get famous for it and so they hate it, but they do it anyway.
Because they
So
know it'll
like
get views.
yeah. For example, like if you think about it, like who was I gonna say? Um, the Obi-Wan Kenobi, who played Obi-Wan in the original Star Wars, he hated that movie. He hated the role. He
Mm-hmm.
did it anyway, and that movie got famous, and he hated it so much, but he stuck. Like he just
Stuck with it.
pretended that he liked it.
Yeah.
At least he didn't have to play it multiple times. Like I'm pretty sure I forgot the name, but whoever played Han Solo, he didn't really want to do Star Wars. So in this after the second
Wait,
one,
Harrison Ford?
yeah, Harrison Ford, he didn't want to do it. That's why they froze him
Uh huh.
in
Because
Empire
like
Strikes Back
he didn't want to do it.
because he didn't want to do another one. But then there was so much money in Empire Strikes Back that he's like, okay, I'll do it again.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
He's
Right.
like, I'll do Return to the Jedi, I guess.
Right. I don't know. Like, I guess to close off this podcast episode, what do you think what games do you think, like us personally, like the tatoes and like KPG server, like what we could play as a group to be different or like to give us a shot at being more popular? Because I don't think Fortnite and R6 are the way to go. Even though R6 is more fun, I enjoy playing R6. I generally do. I'm not kidding. I'm not the best player. I'm not the funniest player. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like what games do you think like we have a give us a good shot? Because I want to know this for myself. I want to give other people like a shot at this if they've made it this far. I don't know how long we've been talking, but
The game. Okay, so I wow, that's actually a tough question for us, for like the potatoes and KPG and them. I that's actually very hard because like we don't have that game that everyone's clicked on yet.
because not everyone
Like
has every game either. The
not
only
everyone
game
has
that
every
everyone
game that we
has
have.
is Fortnite because it's free. Like that's the
And
only.
and then
thing that-
Scribble.io and
Yeah,
then
that's online.
Cards Against Humanity and then
Yeah.
like but those games get boring because the same stuff pops up. It's like in Scribble.io exactly. The same stuff pops
Well,
up.
okay, that's because KPG is drawing literally the same thing every fucking time.
Airplane.
Okay, yeah, continue, yeah.
But I feel like there's so many different games that are out there that so many people don't play
Right.
that could make you very popular that no one plays now. Like, so what if people came back to that one game that like Vanos and them made, the horror game where you're supposed to
Was
find
it? It wasn't
the
Dead Realm. It was.
it was something like that, but
I
like
know it was. It was like it was like hide and seek, but horror.
it was hide and seek, but like you're supposed to find. It was like a scavenger hunt as well. And
Yeah,
you're supposed
I
to
don't
find like
remember what
all
game.
the stuff,
I
all the
know.
clues to
Wait, was it
escape.
Dead Realm?
It might have been.
I'm gonna look
It
it
might
up.
have been that.
But yeah, keep talking.
But like some games that like were popular at once but then died out. I feel like some of those multiplayer games would be good for us because we could have such a fun time playing those games
Uh,
and making something out of something that is now not popular. We've just stopped doing stuff like that. We've just gone to like the same stuff over and over again. Fortnite, of course, and Scribble.io and that stuff.
right.
Just if you look at like KPG's videos, it's all just CS:GO or Realm Royale or
Right.
Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
So like CS:GO is definitely the place where if you want to just joke and like just
That's where.
say jokes and stuff like that,
That's the way
that's
to
the
go.
place to go.
And yeah, it was Dead Realm that Vanos was.
Okay,
made
it
fun
was
of.
Dead Realm. Okay, so Dead Realm could be a good thing to come back to, or any multiplayer horror game that like you interact with each other.
Because
Some
the
of those
genuine
games are
reactions are the
hilarious.
best. The genuine reactions of
Yes.
people scream like Jose, like the clip I showed.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna pull it up for the podcast. I don't remember. I don't know if just to give people context. I'm gonna put it on my podcast.
Jose, I love you, bro.
I'm sorry for putting this out there, Jose. Don't be mad.
Hey, at least you're on a date right now. Like
Yeah.
you.
Well, he's on his way back right now, so
He's done with his date. That's sad.
yeah, big sad.
Is it gonna work?
Yeah.
Wait till Jose gets home. He's like, yeah. We're like, it's gonna work.
So this is the clip we're talking about,
Do I
bro.
just hold this? Do I just hold this? Do I hold it? Oh, I do hold it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hell no, don't open, you bitch.
So that's the clip. Just the scream of him. That's what we like. We're referring to. Like genuine reactions. I feel like are the best. So a game that most of us do have, I feel like that could give us the chance is GTA. Just because it gives us the chance to be
Yes.
ourselves.
Actually,
It really,
that's actually pretty good.
it really just like not many people play it anymore, so that's a good thing. It's still a pretty popular game. It lets us be ourselves. Like literally, it's an open world, so like we can literally do whatever we fucking want. We don't have to act like someone else to enjoy this game because we can just do whatever we want. And I know for a fact that most of us do enjoy it. Like I definitely enjoy it.
I enjoy it.
I know you
I have it
do.
on 3 different consoles.
Yeah, I know. Say yeah. Jose enjoys it. We have a friend Josh who used to do YouTube with us. Like KPG knows him. We used to play COD WA together. KPG has it. KBG and Dakota, really good pairing on GTA. Really, very, very, very good pairing. So, I know we all have it, and then Quinn has it as well. There's just a lot of us that have GTA. I feel like we can bring this back.
I feel like GTA could be a big game. It's just when you
Big
say, "Hey, you
game.
want to play GTA?" Now a lot of people are like, "Ah, I don't play GTA."
Yeah,
but when you get on it, then it's fun.
It's fun because okay, like the one downside to GTA is that it takes forever to load into everything. It's just so annoying, but I definitely enjoy GTA. GTA is probably one of the more fun games that I currently play, just because it's I can do whatever I fucking want and without consequences.
And if there's someone new, you could do the stuff like the introductions, how you did like with me, with like playing those really impossible like
on
racing
GTA,
games
right?
that
Yeah,
I could not do.
yeah, that was fun. We could do that.
Those.
I was thinking about maybe like sometimes doing like skits or like role playing things on GTA. Like we could do that. I feel like that'd be pretty fun too. But the main thing is I just want to have fun with my group. Like the group is like the fun is always the important part. Like that's why I don't play Fortnite too much anymore. It's just I don't have fun. It's more rage inducing than fun because of all the bugs and stuff they haven't fixed in Fortnite yet that they should be fixing but have chosen not to fix. That's why I don't play it that much anymore. I enjoy R6. That's why I'm trying to shift my channel to that. Sometimes I enjoy CSGO. Sometimes it's kind of retarded, like banning me for not having a mod menu. Like like that was stupid. GTA is fun. I wish more people had Golf It. That would be fun.
If when I get my job, I could probably buy Golf It right away.
I mean, it's pretty cheap, yeah, but
computer.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like GTA is probably the best shot we have, and I think we should play it sometime. I feel like that would be fun.
Yep. Well, KBG would have to reinstall it, but
yeah, he has to delete another game and then reinstall it. But we could talk.
He's gonna delete Siege to install GTA. I was like, wait, you have Siege?
Yeah, I think we should definitely because we start like back. I think been a couple years that me and KBG didn't play because I just took a break from YouTube because I was focusing on school. So I think the first time me and KBG played again was we played GTA, and that was when I met Dakota, and we had a really fun time. That was a really, really fun time, dude. So I feel like just as long as we have a decently sized group and we just have fun, I feel like that's where the best content's gonna be, and I think that's where we should do. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Speaking about Dakota, when you came back and you played with Dakota that day on GTA, he like latched onto you and he wanted to play with you no matter what game.
I know, dude. I know, and then he got grounded. He got grounded for a while, and we haven't played for a while.
And like he did the same thing to me because I would play with him, so he's like, oh, he's playing with me, and then like just latch on. He's like a parasite.
Yeah. Would it be dick? That
Then
sounds so bad.
And then he's like, play with me.
I mean, like whenever we do play with Dakota, even though he does piss us off, he does give us some pretty good content.
He gives us some good content, even though he pisses us off. Like
to be fair,
one video I have is just Dakota making weird sounds, basically.
Right. So okay, Dakota's definitely someone we have to play with soon. Like we have to ask him. But yeah, any final remarks on this podcast episode?
We did pretty good at not stopping at talking and like.
Yeah, I know. I was not. I was
really
not
good.
expecting.
We started off with one topic and we went completely different.
I know. We went from fucking Tfue and Faze into how can we get better at YouTube and make it more views?
And how can you get better at YouTube? It went from drama to informational.
I like it though. I'm surprised we had this much to say. I think we've been talking for over an hour. I'll check the recording, but yeah, I feel like this was good, and now we have some more good ideas to bring to YouTube and Twitch possibly. Yep. So we just need to execute it, and I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Rhino64 on YouTube. Follow him on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rhino Streams Games. Yes, I got you. And then
Change the name.
make sure you guys subscribe to all of the recommended people on my homepage. That's my recording group for the most part. And make sure you check me out on Twitches where I'll be streaming a lot. So a lot. And let me know if you guys want to see more podcasts, because this is fun. Just venting, talking. It's fun. Always fun. And I think every time I have a podcast, you're gonna be my co-host.
Yay!
we're gonna have some guests to talk about other stuff.
Yeah.
But I think this is gonna be the duo. All right, so yeah, this is gonna be today's video because I'm too lazy to edit.